And what you're running for?
My name is Joanne Lentino, and I'm running for Pinellas County School Board at large.
Okay, and what would you hope to accomplish if you were elected?
Many things, but there are three things that are very important, which will help the fourth thing. The first thing is address and invest in early childhood education. We also need to push back on all this testing that children are required to do.
Okay.
And also, we need to engage families in their child's education. Those three things as a foundation for building better schools will help close the achievement gap, because hopefully children will be invested in learning and education.
Okay. Are you the person that said there needs to be a teacher on the school board?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I am that teacher.
Okay. All righty. Would you like to have maybe one or two more with you?
It would be nice if we had several more on the school board to bring things up to the current 21st century environment of what's going on in the classrooms. It's imperative that teachers have a voice for children, parents, and the community that helps to support education. Bus drivers, cafeteria workers, operational support people, and educators in the classroom every day, and also the paraprofessionals every day. We need the whole team on board.
Okay. It seemed like at one time in like the late 80s through the early 90s, we were really starting to get things on track, and then something happened.
Yes, what happened was, as I understand it, parents didn't want to continue to send their children out of their neighborhood schools to ride on a bus. And personally, if I had a kindergartner or a first grader, I would find it hard to put my little child on a bus for an hour to go to another school. So the focus then should turn back to the neighborhood schools to make them equally, if not as well as the schools throughout Pinellas County. And unfortunately, the eye was taken off that issue, and the children in the school continue to move on without the proper building blocks for a good foundation in elementary school.
Okay. So how can we reverse that?
Well,
where could we start anyway?
It's going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of people on board, and it's going to take resources. We have to look at the learning environment first. We have to stop pointing the finger, blame, blame, blame. We have to see what we can do to engage the children that come to our school every day. Do we need to increase wraparound or offer wraparound services for the families? Do we need to have additional licensed social workers in the schools to help with issues like that? And a behavior specialist, maybe an additional behavior specialist. Those are some important things that can focus on the learning environment in the classroom. And I think that's critical for a teacher to affect children and to deliver good learning, good curriculum and good lesson plans. Because without the learning environment, teachers are trying to adjust too many things in the classroom to get everybody settled down. And it's such a challenge for a teacher, especially with all the additional mandates that are being put upon them, without input from any of the educational staff. And we hire good teachers, and we should rely on good teachers that we hire for their input. Also, how to improve the learning environment in their classrooms.
All righty, well, thank you very much, and
You're welcome.
We'll see what happens.
All right, thank you so much.